Hey guys, welcome back to the Giovanni Show. I'm super excited to be bringing you guys this episode. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about with my experience at the Super Bowl. Obviously, I'm a little bit sad because the NFL season is over, but we got some fun stuff to unwrap from this past week in San Fran. So let's get straight into it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a friend, and sit down because this one's going to be a good one. First things first, I just want to give a huge thank you to the NFL for giving me this opportunity to be in attendance for my third Super Bowl. Obviously, my other Super Bowls were for the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and this one was non-Eagles related, so I was super excited to expand my horizons and talk about other teams that were not the Eagles. So, NFL, thank you guys so much for believing in me and giving me this opportunity again. I can't wait for next year. Let's all clap it up for the NFL. So my first day in San Francisco was last Wednesday before the Super Bowl, and I was super excited to get straight to work. So on Thursday, I had my first day at Radio Row, stood outside Pat McAfee show, and talked to him, waited to get an opportunity to talk to him because obviously me and him go way back. We had a conversation about my experience with college and everything like that, and he said, let's talk about my tuition. So, Pat, whether you want me to kick a field goal, make a basket, whatever the case may be, let me know. I'll start training and make it happen so I'm the best field goal kicker ever. Is it good? It is good! So I'll roll that clip right now from when I got to see Pat McAfee.
How are you?
Doing good, man.
Do you know Gio?
Hey, this guy's big on that.
Do you know McQuaid? He's Ireland, basically. He's the voice of Ireland, this guy. What are you up to?
Working, man.
Who you
It's
working
crazy.
for?
Just my own podcast.
Even better.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
that's the best answer I could have heard.
Yeah.
You in college right now? I saw an announcement. What are you up to?
I was going to go to Temple. Tuition is just way too high, so I'm going to
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
Let's do it, man.
Come on.
That'd be awesome.
Tattoos look sick.
Thank you, man. Go Birds! Go Birds! Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, Pat. I always love seeing you, man, and I hope to see you soon. Moving on to Friday, we got to meet Kay Adams, who I was super stoked to meet because ever since I was a little kid who wanted to be on Good Morning Football, I looked up to Kay Adams, and the empire that she's been able to create with the Up and Adams show has been amazing to watch, and I was super starstruck meeting her because she has been, like I said, one of my idols since I was a kid, so I was super excited to meet her, and she is one of the nicest and most genuine people that I've ever met in this industry. So it was super great to meet her. She introduced me to Fernando Mendoza, obviously the Natty winner and the Heisman winner. He was great. He was amazing. Lots of energy with that guy. Love him. Can't wait to watch him get drafted when I'm there for the draft. And got to meet Bryce Young, too, who was absolutely phenomenal as well. Great guy. Love to chat it up with him for a second there at the Up and Adams show. So thank you so much, Kay, for all the opportunities that you were able to give me on Friday. Now, for the last thing on Friday that kind of I wanted to talk about on my show is that I finally got to meet Lee Steinberg. If you don't know who Lee Steinberg is, he is the man. He is Jerry Maguire in real life, and he invited me to his party on Saturday where he had people like Ray Lewis, which was insane to be in the same room as a guy like Ray Lewis. But I want to make a formal apology here because I had some people who were like freaking out that I didn't know who this person was. But at Lee Steinberg's party, there was a girl there from Love Island whose name is Huda. I don't really watch TV. I feel like an old head saying that, but I'm only 18 years old, but I don't really watch TV like that, and I know Love Island is like a huge show, and Huda from the show was at Lee Steinberg's party, so I just want to apologize for not seizing that opportunity to meet her and take a picture with her. Maybe next year, if I get to go to Lee's party, she'll be there, but I just want to say, I'm going to go watch Love Island for all my Love Island fans out there watching this. I'm going to go watch it so that I know who Huda is. So next year, I can take a picture with her. So on Sunday was the game, obviously. There wasn't a touchdown until I was leaving for the post-game interviews, which I was so sad about. So I was leaving for the post-game interviews, first touchdown gets scored, and I'm like, of course. So Kenneth Walker obviously wins the MVP, Super Bowl MVP, but I think it should have been Jason Myers. I mean, the guy put in all that work during the game. I thought it would be really funny if it went to him. But Kenneth Walker just had such a dominant season, so I'm so glad that he was able to get the MVP. Jason Myers deserves some sort of award for his performance in that game for sure. Next week, we got Hunter Meekum joining the show, which I am super excited about. Got to spend a lot of time with Hunter during last week at Radio Row and at the NFL Fan Experience. Great guy. Can't wait to introduce you guys to him if you don't know him. I'll put his Instagram down below. You guys can go give him a follow. He is the man. I'm going to be at the NFL Combine here in a few weeks, and I'll also be at the draft in Pittsburgh, which I cannot wait for, which I will also, in the meantime, until we wait for training camp and football to come back, I will be switching to college basketball now. So I'll be talking a lot about college basketball and March Madness coming up, which I'm super excited about. So I look forward to sharing that content with you guys. And as always, go Birds. I can't wait for NFL season this year.